All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we're going to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well. This is the brother Lahab. I got here
the brother Raphael.
All right, we're just going to go into, how Esau pretty much destroyed the family structure of the household. You know, mostly he did it to Jake. All right, but now you see that it's coming to all the different households. He started with Southern Kingdom, but then it went slowly to Northern Kingdom, and now it's even into the house of Esau himself. But I'm gonna let this video play. This is like a little clip from the 90s, but as you can see, people have kind of grown from that understanding to see that, that the woman's been getting a pass for a very long time now.
I think it goes to a completely different level when a man starts laying hands on a woman, because
if she lay hands on me, it ain't right. So you gonna hit back.
So you just gonna be not right too. You just gonna be as ridiculous and silly as she's being. Is that what you're gonna do?
She gonna hit back. It goes for anybody.
They go through a lot of changes. I mean, a lot. Maybe it could be because she's pregnant.
She ain't got hit.
I think you're wrong.
What are you gonna do? How old is your child?
My son?
Yes.
6 months.
What if your child is 1 and say your child hits you?
It's different.
How is that different?
That can't compare it to a woman.
Why can't it?
And that's folly.
His shit don't hurt.
Oh, so this woman is just knocking you.
That's folly. I'm gonna pause it right there, real quick, because they tried to make it seem like this dude was like just insane, and it was like, okay, so what if it was your child? Well, your child is a child. This is a grown adult, but that shows you that they want to give women the accountability of a child, but give them the rulership, and the demands of a queen or of somebody that's of a matriarchal leadership. That makes no sense. Because one, you're saying that they're smarter than men. You want to say that women are smarter than men. All right, they're more powerful and stronger. But then, when certain things of this world come into play, and you realize that, okay, she's really not that, then you want to give her the accountability of a child, saying that you should know better. This is a woman, but this woman wasn't acting like a woman, and he's gonna say something that actually makes a lot of sense after this special black woman gets done talking.
To the floor, huh?
Okay, listen. He don't know what he's doing. He don't know what he's doing. She know that's wrong. If she hit me, she gonna get hit back.
It takes a real man to walk away rather than
mad as shit when they can't get their way. Bitch, don't do nothing.
That's pretty much it on the dude start to do his commentary. But the dude had he made a point. He said, if you hit me, I'm gonna hit you. Now, even the dude that was doing the commentary, that he had said, well, this woman is with this man, and he already must have stated it, and he's stating it now, to keep your hands to yourself. No matter how crazy you might get, because a lot of you women really do need to be smacked upside the head, man. All right? That's the reason why the Lord allows these things to happen to you. That's the reason why you get with some of these crazy men, or some men that you done driven crazy, or some simp, and then you done made him, now he's putting hands on you. All right? But that gets like that because of, the way that Esau has established women in the society, making them ahead, giving them certain benefits and roles. All right, not to mention how society is as a whole and how community looks at women. All right, if you get out of pocket, she can just take your family and leave in your household. But that doesn't work. But this is Proverbs chapter 21 verse 9. It says, "It is better to dwell in the corner of a housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house. The soul of the wicked desireth evil. His neighbor findeth no favor in his eyes." It's pretty much it. It hit the point at verse 9. But it says, hey, man, you're better off being alone than dealing with most of these women. All right? Like they want to say, the real question is, it ain't man or the bear. It's the woman of the bear, man. All right? Because it says in the scriptures that her heart is snares and nets. these women are full of tricks, and they try to make it seem like the only man that's about as cruel as them is Esau. You know, they try to give the mindset of Esau towards all men. No, that's only that sicko that's pretty much like that. It's a few, you know, it's weirdos amongst all the nations, but when it comes to that bloodlust or just doing mischief, the only man that you're gonna find is gonna be like that is the man that y'all keep on praising and going to. Just like when you watch that movie Blink Twice. And the end of the movie Blink Twice, what happened? You know, she saved the dude that was terrorizing her from the flames, and she was still with him. The only thing is that she wanted to control. She wanted to be able to do those things that he was doing, man. You know, sorry to give the movie away, spoiler alert, but yeah, at the end of the movie, Channing Tatum's character was basically he was the kept. Esau's the kept, you know. So anytime you meet one of these so-called pro-black women, guess what? Their mindset is still to have a husband like Esau, man, because they have Stockholm syndrome. They don't respect Jake. They don't see you as one with power. Damn. Got out of the way of that guy. But yeah, man. And through it all, the Lord has, it was the Lord, but through it all, Esau has used the woman as a pawn to destroy the household. You know? Feminism was never supposed to be for a benefit for the woman.
Oh no, that's why he went to the weaker vessel.
Yeah.
It means to divide and conquer from within. You see, and he gave women a pseudo hedge, you know, and that's why they could call 911 and get some help. You know what I'm saying, against their husbands, which is going off. All right, because hey, he's supposed to rule over her. You see. But now, you know, hey, a woman has compassed a man, man. Esau is giving her authority over the Israelite man, and everything's out of order, you know?
Exactly. This is Proverbs chapter 14, verse 1. It says, every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. What is your house? Your house is established by your husband. You know, when you would go into the word houses, it wasn't really just so much as a building, you know, but basically the pole, you know, the poles are the pedigrees, yeah, your lineage.
Yeah, your pedigree. That's right, because like, you know, numbers. You know what I'm saying, from the
Numbers 1 and 2, or Numbers 1 and 18.
Yeah, according to the house of their fathers. You know, it's not just going. It's not because it's manifold. You know what I'm saying, but a house is your pedigree, your lineage. You know, and it starts with the man. You know, who carries the seed.
Yeah, this is Numbers 1 and 2. It says, take ye the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel after their families by the house of their fathers, with the number of their names, every male by their poles, from 20 years old and upward, all that are able to go forth to war in Israel, thou Aaron shall number them by their armies. And it says the same thing later on down. You know, it's always established by the fathers of the, you know, you'll hear it talks about the 12 patriarchs, which are who? 12 patriarchs being the tribes.
Yeah.
You know?
And it never mentions Dinah, the sister. You know what I'm saying? It's always the 12 tribes of Israel.
The lost tribe of Dinah. Yeah, you'll never hear about that.
You know? And that's why you see how Esau's clean contrary, because he's taught the whole world, especially Israel, that, you know, you are whatever your mother is. And that's not true. You know, that's what the small caps go by. You know, and that makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, whatever seed is implanted into a woman, that's what's going to come out. You know, and that's why a man, an Israelite man, could deal with any woman of the nations and bring back the nation of Israel through that man. You know, not a woman.
Exactly.
And that's why, hey, we're waiting on the Lord to come back, man, return and establish the kingdom of Israel, man, on earth, the kingdom of heaven. You see, because hey, this is wickedness, man. If Esau was to continue in power for another hundreds a year, hey, he will wipe out all the Israelite men, man. You know, and because our women are flocking to him because he's in power right now. You know. But hey, rise up, you women that are at ease, man. The Lord's about to visit y'all, man. All right, you're gonna learn the hard way. You know, He's only gonna save 1/3 here in America. All right, for childbearing, to bring back the 2/3. You see, because hey, our Lord, our power, our Father is long suffering. All right, He has loving kindness towards us, very merciful. You know. But hey, you 2/3 that are 2/3, hey, you're wicked as fuck, man. And the Lord knows. That's why it's all about the elect. Only the elect of the nation of Israel is gonna be saved, man. All right, and Eve and the serpent are gonna go down together.
That's right. Slocky. Just gonna grab this in Sirach. I think it's the 7th chapter.
Oh, which one are you looking for?
Here it is. Yeah, I think it's 22. Yeah, this is Sirach 22. I'll start at even verse 2. It says, "A slothful man is compared to a filth of a dunghill. Every man that takes it up will shake his hand." Right, because even the men, they do have a position in this world. All right, but that's the thing. Most of these women, they either go for a guy that's some thug, and he's making money the fast way, or some corporate coon, and he's not involved anywhere when it comes to the prophecies or trying to wake up the elect, man. He's satisfied with trying to be something in Esau's world, which comes with a lot of cutting corners and biting your tongues and accepting of a lot of wicked ideology. It says, "An evil nurtured man is a dishonor of his father that begat him, and a foolish daughter is born to his loss." Which is exactly what happened to our nation, man. But verse 4, it says, "A wise daughter shall bring an inheritance to her husband." It says, "But she that liveth dishonestly is her father's heaviness. She that is bold dishonoreth both her father and her husband, but they both shall despise her." Right? Because even most of these coon niggas out here, they don't want daughters that are loudmouth and whore. Well, most of them anyway. Some of these guys are extremely gay, and then they don't want that type of woman either, man. They don't want no chick all in their face. All right. As soon as you come home, actually, it was this one video I saw. This one dude, he had came home. He's like, what I thought life was gonna be like, getting a good job and taking care of my family. He was like, he had a good job. He was happy as hell coming home. Had the glasses, shirt tucked in. He came through the door smiling. As soon as he came through the door, she started popping off at the mouth. And even though it was a spoof, if that was really his woman, they more than likely had real incidents like that, because that was too real of a scene. Even though it was a prank, It even said in the caption, "Ladies, y'all gotta stop doing this kind of stuff." Even the average Jake out there in the world is saying something about it. They even make it was a dude that was he's a comedian. He was making a joke about it. He's like old niggas and young niggas don't get along. He must have came to Thanksgiving dinner with his girl, and then his uncle must have said, "Nigga, why you gay?" And he's like, "Dang, just like that." And he's like, "I got a whole girl for you." Just so he's like, "Well, I'm weird, same way you was weird. The government, they took away men out of the household to be raised by to have the children raised by the moms and the grandmas, so that created a generation of sassy ass niggas like me." That's what he said. So even the average nigga understands that, man. But nobody's really doing anything. They talking about breaking generational curses. The best generational curse is that you got to come back to these scriptures, man. The woman has to be in obedience, just like the man has to be in obedience to Yahweh Shai, man. All right? You know, we can, and we once again, even in Esau's world, we can't be slothful. You got to get a job to help, but understanding that that's not gonna save you, nor are you gonna establish true wealth on this side, barely any riches, and you still gonna have problems paying bills. But at least you're not a piece of shit, and it performs a certain amount of structure in your spiritual life as well, man. You know, it creates a hard worker. That's why exercise goes hand in hand with the work field, especially in sales. They'll ask you if you play sports because they see a go-getter when you're like that, man. But that type of mindset is really meant for this spirit, for the spirit of Yahweh Shemiah Shai, for brothers that go through trials and tribulations, but they still push on. You know, they lose and they push on. You know, so now we don't develop a loser mentality, but we have a winner's mentality to keep on going. You know. Likewise, if your woman's gonna be in the picture, she gotta submit to that and understand that y'all not gonna always have things that you want. That's one thing that women. That's one of the reasons why, you know, like the brother was getting on it earlier. That's one of the reasons why a lot of women can't really accept this truth, because they're not prepared to lose. You know, but this is Second Ezra chapter 9. In verse 10, well, actually, I'm starting at verse 9. It says, "Then shall they be in pitiful case which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments, for such as in their lifetime have received benefits and have not known me." You know, so that's one of the reasons why our women don't respect their men. You know, Esau, they have turned aside after Esau because Esau has made it seem like it's easy for them to get such and such things. And they'll be like, well, I did it. Well, the one thing is that Esau does that so that you do disrespect your man, so that we don't rise. And they do have an affirmative action plan when it comes to hiring women. Especially, you know, even before the lawsuits, but especially now with these lawsuits that they've received, all right, with the different feminist movements. All right, where women want equal pay, but they'll never get the equal pay as a so-called white man. But you will definitely get paid more than a nigga. And then when that happens, you're not going to have much respect for him. You're going to see yourself as a breadwinner. And most women said they don't even want to be with a man that earns the same amount as them. And if they do, they definitely still don't want to go 50-50. They want you to either earn as much as them or more than them. And still not go 50-50 and have the ability to help. But our women do not want to help us, so in that time they're not going to be helped. So it's not protect the black woman, man. That season is over. The niggas is going to do that. They're going to keep on doing that, and the Lord's going to kill them.
I mean, yeah, she's your enemy. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it's better you don't even have or deal with a woman right now. You know what I mean? Like Paul said. All right, hey, the time is short, man. We're so close to the end, man, and that could be a crutch. Even if you have a woman, the scripture says to be as though you don't have a wife. You know, you gotta be, you gotta keep your eyes single, be in the right mindset, man. We're at war. This is a spiritual war, and soon it's about to get physical. Esau's about to come down with great wrath, man. All right. So we gotta keep our eyes single. We have to gird up the loins of our mind. All right, and know that, hey, this woman's our enemy. Isaiah 4:1 is going to come into play. Wait for that, man. These women are going to flock to us out of fear of death. Mm-hmm. They're going to be so afraid, and they're going to see that who the chosen of Yahweh Shemiah Shai are. All right? And even then, hey, we're going to just tell them, hey, sit back, and we'll deal with them later, man. All right? It's not all about getting boxed all the time. You know what I mean?
And what's so bad about it, imagine one of those super celebrity bitches with a lot of money running after you trying to, because it says the women that's gonna come in that day, they're gonna have substance. Yeah. You know, they're not gonna ask you for anything but for you to take away their reproach, man. Just be there. Just be my protector. Just be over me. You call the shots. I got everything else, but I know that, hey, this is how it's gonna go. Because that's what Isaiah 4:1 says. You know. Mm-hmm. And if any woman want to call herself believing in the scriptures, well, that's what the scriptures say, man. At the end of the day, the Lord is going to make you bow down to your husband, because that's how he established it, on earth as it is in heaven. All right? Because his woman bows down to him. Don't nobody want no woman that doesn't obey them. As a matter of fact, they used to have that in the when you read your vows. You know, when the man and the woman would read their vows. As a matter of fact, I saw this show from the 90s. You know, I was watching the show from the 90s, and they definitely put that feminism in there. She didn't even have to say that shit, but she said not to obey, because that's a sexist thing that was, it was in the scriptures, and it's something they used to have in there, but they took it out because Esau wanted things to be like this, man. All right, he wanted to take away structure from the household. He wanted 2 incomes out of a household. Now the woman got to work. When you go back to even in the 50s and the 60s, women they were not working, but they still got a percentage of their husband's income for not doing anything but just being his wife.
Yeah.
All they had to do was take care of the household.
I know, but now with Esau giving him, authority over the man and a license to sin, here it is. We'll give you government housing. We'll give you food stamps. Hell, we'll even give you some money. All right, and you could ride the cock carousel all you want. And if your husband says anything, you call 911, and we'll come help you. So hey, these women are puffed up, man. All right, they're full of pride, and that's why these cities are going to be full of trouble. All right, again, rise up, you women that are at ease, man. The Lord's about to judge your ass, man. None of you are going to escape. You see? Oh, that's why it's all about the remnant, the remaining, a small number that's going to escape the trouble that's coming.
And hey man, this world is a terror. It's a real terror, because you know what? It's been women that's been shooting these men in the head, in the face, on multiple occasions recently this year. And you know what they're gonna say on these when the info comes out? People are gonna say, "Damn, well, what did he do?" They're not gonna say, they don't really do that shit when it comes to women, man. They don't really do that, but that spirit is starting to come out to where the Lord is gonna hold all you people accountable. But they definitely do it when it comes to the man. What did he do? Meaning they think that you are worthy of that, man. As a matter of fact, when you do have a woman, and she done got out of pocket, like the brother said, they'll call the authorities. They call the authorities not just because they want your ass arrested, especially if you're a Jake. They want your ass to be shot dead. That's how angry women get in an argument. They want to keep on coming. They don't want you to win in any shape or fashion. You think that this woman if you so happen to had to defend yourself and put hands on her because she's coming at you, what's she gonna do? She's gonna keep on coming at you with something until it's some type of weapon. She's gonna either try to stab you, or in most cases, get the gun and shoot, or call the police so they can shoot you, man. Yeah,
and if any of you brothers are in any of those kind of situations, all right, hey, make sure you're recording on video, man. Because I've had it where a woman, not one of my women, just a random bitch, was hitting me, all right, and I didn't hit back or anything. You know what I'm saying? I kept pretty much my composure, and the police came, and I told them the situation, and they laughed it off. And the motherfucker he called, hey, send no more squad cars over here, and the bitch got away with it, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a video, recording these bitches today, man. Because the so-called law is on their side today, man. Esau's law, their unrighteous decree is on the women's side today. They go hand in hand. Even the serpent, man. You see?
Well, I just typed in respective persons, and it's it's in here at least 16 times, but I'm gonna get this in Leviticus 19:15. It says, "You shall do no unrighteousness in judgment. Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor, nor honor the person of the mighty. But in righteousness shalt thou judge thy neighbor." So you can't feel sorry for someone that's in a low estate, and then they did some wickedness, and you don't settle the matter, or they're in need, or and you look at them a certain way. No matter who it is, according to the judgment that is written, is what they get. All right. We can't really judge how we're supposed to, like actually physically judging people and rectifying it with violence or justice according to the scriptures. But when it comes to settling matters, it's supposed to be equally in the same. In this society, they don't do that, man. All this man's officers are wicked, because it does say if a ruler hearkeneth to lies, which Esau Edom, he's a liar. Then it says, "Call Layim like Yabashim Yashai." It says, "Call Layim like Yabashim Yashai." Hey man, I always out to pray and not to faint. That's the only way we gonna get up out of here, man. The Lord wants to hear us cry out. All right. Even in these epistles, that's us crying out, because it's not gonna be no justice, man. with this man, there should no flesh be saved. But yeah, man, like the brother said, like it's a respect of persons in this game to where, oh, you're a man. This bitch then probably hit you with a bat or something, or if hey man, if anybody hits you enough times, it can hurt. It may not fucking break anything, but it's like if I just slap this bitch upside the head, I didn't really physically harm her. I would go to jail though still because I hit her. That's called assault.
Yeah, a police officer once said that just touching a person with the finger is assault. You know what I'm saying? So
because it is.
Yeah, just fuck. We gotta get out of here, man.
Spitting in someone's face is assault.
Yeah.
You know?
Shit.
But that's the thing. When it comes to this happening to men, nobody holds accountability for that. They either got the stupid face on, they ignore you, and they just like how they treat it like how Esau would treat a situation when it comes to a black situation. They just act like the shit didn't happen, man.
Right.
But these would be the same ones talking about protect black women, protect the Mexican woman. Fuck them. Because that's the way that y'all forsaking us, all right? But we're not going to forsake the Lord. We're not going to forsake our husband, all right? Because this is what we know what our husband's coming back to do. And the women that are attached unto their men that are following Yahweh Shemi Shai, guess what? You're going to get the same reward. If you attach yourself unto your man, not act like he's the enemy. So, yeah, this is 1 Timothy 4:16. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them. For in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. So it's not just a one-way street, man. Anybody who's getting on this ship, this spiritual ship with Yahweh Shemi Shai, this ark, well, you got to be like the men that are upon the ark, like the spirits that are in the ark. You got to follow the same rule. You know, be ye holy, for I am holy. Because right now we're walking with the Lord, man. We're hidden under the wings of the Lord. So you have to be hidden under the wings of your husband. How you do that? By following what he would have you to do, man. All right? So I'm going to end it off with, unless you got something, end it off with the 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians 11:1, it says, be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Now I praise you, brethren, that you remember me in all things and keep the ordinances as I delivered them to you. You know, which is the word, the order, you know, these oracles of the Most High on how we're supposed to rule our lives. But I would have you know, this is one right here, and this is in the Old Testament. For y'all who don't like to listen to Paul, everything he quoted was of the law, all right. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai, and the head of every woman is the man. And the head of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai is Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, God. So that's the breakdown. You don't see Yahweh Shai trying to go over the head or him questioning his head. Likewise, you don't see us questioning Yahweh Shai, man. The Lord gave us what to live by until he returns, man. And it says, blessed is those whom when he finds so doing. But it's going to be a curse unto those who are not doing what they're supposed to do. You giving your man a hard time, the Lord is going to see that. And he's going to make a division amongst you to where you go off and get destroyed. But with that, you got any closing statements? Nothing? So we're going to end this lesson off and give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rekakwadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles once again. And shalom to the hopeful elect brothers out there pushing this truth. Shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasharala and a Bible ball.